Hi, hello. This time I'm going to show you my collection of keychains, all made by myself. In 28 years of professional working, making and selling keychains and hair holders, I have made and collect this collection. So each time I worked very hard for many hours a day, and day after day after day. So each time I was really tired in the mind. Just for relaxing, I tried to improve some movements and to make some innovations and trying some things. And that's how I've made all these keychains. Fortunately, I have kept them. And so you see there is all kind of strange stuff here. Very interesting designs. And right now I don't know exactly how to keep them. Do you know what is this? I've made all these movements, and all these movements are very geometrical. They are innovative, but they are near the classic. But this one here is a chaotic. This is chaos. This is nothing. And this is the chaos coming out of beauty. So we have in this part a rose knot, and here I just make a mess. And take a good look how beautiful this keychain is. Amazing, right? And well, there are here lots of stuff, good stuff. They are all good stuff, of course. Some are better, some are less better, but they are all good. And the important thing is that as a collection, probably it is the biggest collection of keychains in the world. Keychains of navy work, navy rope work, of course, and made by one person, only by me. Take a good look at this one. This is a rose, and in the other side is exactly the same rose. I've done this rose because keychains, they have a problem. They show this part, but when we hold the keychain, this part goes to down, right? It stays down like this. And so I've tried this one as a keychain. It has a rose on the lateral side. So if you keep the rose hanging like this, it will show the rose in one side. Of course that we have to work the other side also. This was a very great development. And they have all stories like this, you know. They have there are always reasons why to do some innovations. And I think they are very beautiful. They are all very beautiful, of course. They are not in very well conditioning, right? They are here in this box, full of dust and full of everything. But the fact is that I don't have a place for them. I don't have a proper place. This is a hair holder. This is a hair holder, but a wood spike from here to here, and then it stays like this on the hold on the hair. Very interesting. So these are all, when you see this, for the hair. I sold thousands of these babies, thousands. And so it is kind of a joy to share with all the YouTubers my collection. It's Well, now it's here, but one day I would like to have this on a museum, right? I think that it is quite a pity to be here, and one of these days I will not be around. I'm old now, right? And so I hope that one day I can have this all on a museum. By the way, if you know any museum, any nautical museum that have space enough to keep these things, please contact me. You have my email on the channel, because I really want all this to be on the Navy Museum or a Knot Museum or something like that. So if you know, if you are a keeper of a museum or something, please take a good notice. These are all beautiful movements and innovative movements. They are different. They are definitely different. This is a monkey's fist inside a cork. Inside it has a cork. And well, they all have stories, of course. I don't recall the entire stories of this, but for instance, this one is wire. This is wire. It's a wire cable. This is my mother's hair. The hairs for my mother. Very beautiful. She's still around, still alive with me, happy. Take a good look at this monkey's fist. So nice, right? Take a good look. A small. These are good. This is good. This is good stuff. And it gave me great joy. Great joy. And each time I look at them, it still give me joy. It's very interesting, right? They are all very interesting. Each one in its own style, and of course they are so mixed in here that we cannot see them all in its proper beauty, right? We are still only having a take a good look at this one. Look how stiff this is. This is here in the middle of this mess, and take a good look at this rope. Stiff and beautiful. Actually, the factories, they all closed. This was the catfish fishing line. When catfish was taken one by one by hand, this was the line. That's why it has the name of fishing line. But the factories all closed now, and there is no more cotton rope like this. There are some ropes in cotton that resemble this, but they are soft. You understand? They are not stiff. They are not well laid. They are not twisted hard. So the ropes that we have now in the modern days are just poor imitations of what was the real rope. The real is this one. Hard. Very hard. So, don't know what to tell you more. There is no more to tell. Just to see. Here's some interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. This keychain is as it was in the Navy. As it was in the Navy. Take a good look at this. Of course, we don't see it very well here, but My bird. Aha, coin. It's a coin. Beautiful, right? With a boat. I've sold many of these coins for keychains, and this is a silver coin. It's an old silver coin. Quite amazing, right? I don't know how one has patience to do all this. Well, not today. Now I don't have patience anymore. It is very difficult for me to work. I just do some little demonstrations for YouTube. Now we are in this terrible thing of the COVID, so I started to put YouTube videos with all these works just to distract the mind, you know. We are still at home, although people are now slowly going to the life, but the more we keep ourselves at home, the better. My bird is I don't stay here so much time, and especially speaking alone. So the bird is feeling something strange is happening, right? Aha. This is a working thing for another art. I just make a decoration. I found this cork. This is old cork. I found it on the seaside, just floating, and it's very old. And I made a keychain for it. That's why. Very interesting. This is for the hair also. This is fenders for boat. Fenders. Let's find out what we see more. Here is the same thing. The same idea. Just a mess here. Just a mess. Nothing. This is nothing. This is a mess. But coming from a regular knot. Very interesting idea. So try to find. Aha, interesting. Very interesting, right? Very interesting. Interesting knot. Let me see if I find. This was I covered it with varnish, but it looks too much plastic. It's not a good idea. And these ones are not in the same varnish, but these ones are good because they stay stiff. For a knot is interesting technique. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So let's find out more deep what do I have here. Take a good look at this one. Quite impressive, right? What is more impressive is that it still has good shape. Yeah, good shape. In the middle of this confusion, it has a good shape. This is strange. Well, some are more strange than others. That's why the collection is a collection, right? For having different stuff. Right. monkey's fist with two colors, and also two colors. Well, they are nice, aren't they? Aha, you know what is this? It's tennis ball. These float a lot. These float a lot. Take a good look. Yeah. The tennis ball, and it floats, has a great power of floating. Very interesting. Very interesting. Aha, take a good look. So stiff, still good. How it keeps the form is so amazing, right? It's a boat made by incisions on the wood and then burn it. Aha. My name. Wow. Okay. So what we have here, interesting. That's it. Aha. Take a good of this monkey's fist. This is very good for the pocket, right? It is not rounded, so you can put it in the pocket much more easily. I have made some interesting trying new stuffs, new things. When one is selling, one must always innovate, right? So that people, when come again, they don't see always the same things. It's extremely important. That's why I've developed all these strange stuff. Some of them are best sellings. Yes, some of this stuff is best sellings. Best sellings. So this is painted and then varnished. This is also a very old cork I found in the seaside. It's a very old model. Very old model. Almost prehistoric. Almost prehistoric. This is painted. Just the usual stuff, but painted in one side. This one was made. This is a hair holder, and my mother made this knitting work. This was a best selling. When this stays in the hair, stays like this and has a really good look. So this is the cooperation of two arts: sailors, mat, and knitting. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Another one here. Quite amazing. I think I was already here, right? I remember this stuff. Take a good look. There is always something to surprise us, right? Aha, a little tassel. It's not a place for tassels. I'll show tassels later. But it is here. I don't know what is a tassel making here in the middle of my keychains. take a good look. It's a bell rope. So nice, right? Old style bell rope. So nice. Yeah. Beautiful this part here, isn't it? Well. Oh, take a good look at this one. You see, the light goes through this marble. Now there is not much light here, but well, there is a little light. Aha, there's the light. This is a best-selling. Women especially, they like that light coming through the glass. And that is a dark head around a marble glass. It's very interesting. Take a good look at this one. This is a big one, right? A big one. Alright, I have 5 minutes. I'd like to see much more different stuff, but I don't see them. Aha! Take a good look at this one. You know what this is? This is a whale tail. I found some very cheap keychains with whale tails, and I took out the keychain and only the tail, and I put it inside a rose knot. So we have a beautiful keychain, a rose knot, and from the rose knot a whale tail comes out. This was a best-selling model. I have sold thousands of whale tails like this. It's very interesting. I didn't recall it anymore. It's funny. I'm seeing it like it was for the first time. Very interesting indeed. Very interesting indeed. So this one is very small. Corks. This is more corks. This floats. It's a good floater. Aha, take a good look at this one. This was with is normal, but I have made this thing in gold. This is really gold line. Amazing, right? It's beautiful. Well, I'd like to see a different part, but I think there is no more different parts. Oh, I've shown you this one. I have here another one, another ball. This is interesting, right? Very interesting. A little too much long. The other was more short. It's okay. When one is selling, one must have all models, right? There are people who want more big, others want more small. If we want to be a good selling person, we must have a lot of variety, and that's why I made all this stuff. Well, 2 minutes. I hope you have enjoyed my collection. There is always, and there are much more to show, but I think that as an overall idea, this is the one. It is okay. It is okay. I think it's okay now. We have a very great perspective and idea of what this collection is. I really hope that someone will contact me and tell me, well, I have a museum and I want your collection on my museum. That will be very great. Very, 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 very great. Because all this here, no one sees. Not even I see this. You see this here. This is a very amazing stuff. Very amazing. What I did here was this. You see these techniques? Let me see where it is. Where it is. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Take a good look. Well, that's all. See you. Bye. I hope you have enjoyed. The video is finishing. Have fun. And I hope you have rejoiced with my keychains. I love them. That's for sure. Beautiful, right? Very nice.